years ago, I went to a spiritual retreat where I found myself, like, no matter where I went, I was always next to this other lady. And so if like we were coming downstairs in the evening for like a session, you know, with so many ladies, like a big group, I would always on accident, like it wasn't like it was planned, would find myself sitting next to this person. And then like there was a yoga class, and then we were next to each other in the yoga class unintentionally, like I said, and we thought that was interesting, so we like mentioned it, we talked about it, we're like, oh my gosh, we always end up next to each other. And one of the instructors there shared with us that it was maybe some because we had something to share with each other. So that resonated very deeply with me, because I do believe that before you meet with people, usually there is something ahead of time spiritually before you cross paths with someone, right? Their guides, angels, whatever it is that you want to call them, maybe helping them to guide them and yours for a meeting where perhaps there will be an opportunity for either person to share something that is going to be life-changing for the other person, or even something so small but that like makes such a difference and such a impression. It's something that they needed to hear, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, where someone says something random and then they just keep walking and you're like, I've been praying about that, or I've been wondering about that, or whatever it is, you know. So with that in mind, I do believe that we each individually have come to reach people here on planet Earth that resonate so deeply with your voice, with your essence, with the way that you explain things. So it can be the same exact message, and like 3 people can share it, let's say, and you will gravitate so much towards one person, and the way that they say it, the inflection in their words and in their speaking, something about the way that they say it is a way where it fully lands for you, where you fully are like having those aha moments, like bells going in, and it was exactly how she said it, for that did something for you. You could have heard the same message a million times from someone else, and it wasn't like clicking until that one person. But it's because there is something there where that person, you know, maybe you were one of the people, and it doesn't even have to be like that you meet forever and then you're hold hands and like have to be best friends. It could just be a one-time meeting, you know, and then, or you keep learning from them. So I think that it is such a disservice when we find ourselves in groups of some sort of masterclass or circle, or I don't know, where someone is speaking about a subject that you like and you find other people there, and then you want to exchange info, and then there's this common thing that has happened in my life where it's like, oh yes, let's follow each other and like let's support each other because we're both, or the group is trying to do similar things. The thing about it though is that we may like really like each other's company or be friendly, but that doesn't mean that I am meant to support her in a way where all of my energy is required to focus on her content. And I know that you may think, well, sometimes, you know, like strangers support me more than my own family, like it's important to support and to like and it costs nothing. However, we're also just kind of free to invest our energy and our attention, which is so precious, wisely, right? So I decided that I am going to focus all of my energy in where I'm genuinely attracted about the subject matter, or something about the way they're speaking, like that I'm going to be fully in listening, because there's something in it for me there. And in the same way, that is the people that I want watching and consuming my content. I don't want someone to consume it and be listening because they're supporting me, but they're really just like rather be somewhere else. They're not, there's no presence, there's not, my voice is not doing anything for them, you know what I mean? So in the same way that whatever it is that I offer, I don't want people signing up just because they think that they need to, or because we're like supporting it. No, I want it because there's something, there's a transformation for that person, there's an activation that's gonna be taking place, and that person is just desiring, being called to. That is the most delicious way to work with each other, with other people, you know? When someone is just melting at every word you say because there's something energetically speaking to them, that's delicious for me, you know? And same, like, vice versa, you know, if I am the student, if I'm the one that just cannot wait to learn from someone, and I am just like, oh, give me more. Like, there's several teachers I can think of, when they're speaking, I can't get enough. Like, every single word is like honey, like so deliciously slowly dripped, and I cannot get enough. That doesn't happen with everyone. Like, why would I want to invest somewhere else because I think I need to, in order for the other, in order for the other person to feel so, like, the itch. I just don't want to do the train follow for follow type of deal. This was hot in my heart, and I just decided to share it because I feel like it may feel a little bit controversial or prickly for some, but I think it may resonate again with my people, with who's meant to hear my message. And it resonates because they're in a spot where it's like they've been feeling it and they didn't know what to, like, to pinpoint it or to name it. A lot of times it has to do with whether that person is embodying the message, right? But there's more to it. It's more, it's also like you're assigned, every single person is assigned, like people, it's also like provides this deep trust that if someone doesn't want to invest in your services, or doesn't have the ears to hear your message, there will be someone else that can say the message where it really resonates and impacts and changes that person's life. Whereas with you, that wouldn't have happened, and I have full trust that my people will be energetically attracted to me, and that people go to where they are attracted to. Hopefully that makes sense. I really wanted to share this, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye.